At around 10:30 this evening, a van drove into pedestrians on London Bridge in another Islamic attack. This coming off the back of the Manchester suicide bombings, which only happened 2 weeks ago. Stabbings and gunfire have already been reported at the scenes. How many more of these atrocities are we to put up with? Why is our government and our security services allowing more than 3,500 known jihadi scumbags to roam our streets while the UK taxpayer forks the bill for these disgusting, depraved, death-loving Muslims so they can be monitored? It was only June last year that 400 British Islamic State nutjobs have returned to our country after fighting for ISIS in the Middle East. So what has our government done about it? Well, in short, they let them back in and then they monitor them. Are you fucking crazy? The British public is sick and tired of this limp-wristed, politically correct elites of this country doing nothing whilst our children are legitimate targets to die because of political correct hand-wringing. We need a different approach. We need to be much, much stronger. Why are we letting these people back into the UK? Why are we not adequately dealing with these murderous scumbags? Are the human rights of terrorists more important than the innocent children that they target in their jihadi operations? Our politicians have got this situation arse end backwards. They need to adjust their priorities and very fucking quickly before more innocent people die needlessly. Shut the door. Have a moratorium on all Islamic immigration into the UK and fuck the pandering lefties who whine about it because they are part of the problem, not just here but across the world. I mean, even in America, they are having these issues and Donald Trump is hammered by the left for wanting a travel ban imposed on a number of known Islamic states that support terrorism. And when there's no way of properly vetting the people coming into the USA. Has the world gone fucking insane? Wake up, you stupid fucking liberal wankers. When the IRA were bombing targets in the UK government actually interned suspected terrorists as a means to control the violence and reduce the innocent death toll. The UK government needs to bring back internment. Lock up these suspected 3,500 terrorists and prevent more murder and mayhem on our streets. In fact, internment should be expanded to more than just the suspected terrorists. It should also include all those who support and encourage them. The police have the right to detain and search individuals who appear to be someone who is or has been concerned in the commission, preparation or instigation of acts of terrorism. In the last year, a total of 19,355 individuals were dealt with by the police using these powers. What the fuck does that tell you about the problem we face? The UK government security services will be hard pressed to deal with all 3,500 suspected terrorists in this country and their supporters, so the UK government should mobilise the army. They should have them work with the security services and get these dangerous, murderous scumbags off our fucking streets pronto. If another attack goes down, then our government will have yet more blood on its hands. How much blood will it take for the political elites to show some backbone and get this issue dealt with? Perhaps politicians who live a very comfortable life far away from the areas infested with the religion of peace should give some serious consideration into resigning, as they're failing the UK in this spectacular fucking fashion. I have said time and time again, if we don't get this issue dealt with, then the British public will. They will end up taking matters into their own hands. Take Northern Ireland as a prime example. Militias will be set up, and then the UK government will have a problem beyond their wildest dreams. Inaction will only facilitate the creation of a disgruntled and angry population who will end up cleaning out this Islamic problem. The UK government will then have a massive extremist problem, which they will have given birth to themselves because of their lack of courage, their lack of political will, and their lack of bollocks to do what's necessary, even if it means temporarily bringing in martial law to take these men off our streets. The UK government have to destroy this enemy. They must root out all these scumbags and get rid of them, full fucking stop. I so hate to stand here saying I told you so, because I've been banging my head against the wall and screaming for 9 years trying to prevent this shit. But hey, I'm just a racist extremist, a goose-stepping bigot, right? What do I know? Britain, wake up and wake up fast.